Good morning or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Oh boy, we've been trying to get OBS working, and I did some tests early this morning and it worked. And then when I try to do the live stream with Chris, who is with me from halfway around the world, and I'm not kidding when I say that, my system went nuts. So I'm still trying to get OBS working properly. Ever since I upgraded, it just went absolutely nuts. But hi, everybody. This is Mike, aka Mike in a Truck. And with me is Chris Slovick from Thailand. And I'm not kidding when I say that. Chris, good, actually, afternoon or good evening in your case. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. It's 9:16 at night. Lots of stuff happening with me. One of the things is when you get a new job, international teaching, is when you leave, it's not just like moving down the street. First of all, when you leave people at your school, you're probably leaving them forever. So there's 7 weeks of that, just 7 weeks left in a school year. So they got that going on. Also, you have to deal with international moving companies.
Oh, geez.
I'd rather walk in to a building contractor convention and say, who wants to argue? So that's another thing. But then there's also a lot of different little rabbit holes you got to go down and little strings you got to tie and stuff like that just to make sure everything's done with at the very end. For instance, I got to sell my car. My car is one of the worst cars in the history of humankind. It's like I call it a Fred Flintstone car. Fred Flintstone had better brakes on his car than mine. History of humankind. So there's a lot of things you got to do. So right now we were just on break and, had a couple good trips. One to Bangkok was pretty good.
Yeah, I saw some pictures on Facebook. Looks intriguing. Beautiful.
It is, and it's really relatively cheap. I got a beachfront hotel for $35 a night. And it was a good hotel. It's not a hostel. I know some people in the United States, if you're listening to this, you're not used to hostels. When you book an international trip, make sure that you do not book a hostel. Some people look at them and they go, oh my God, $12 a night. This is great. You remember your college days? Remember that person on the floor that never cleaned their room and left garbage everywhere? And that same dinner that was half eaten has been half eaten for 3.5 weeks.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay. Now multiply that by 20 people in a room.
Okay.
And it's like, that's why the cheap. Because you get no amenities. You're just shoved in a room.
Lord.
And if there's somebody that snores, you got an alarm clock going off all night.
I don't want to know anymore.
Hotel. This was an actual good hotel. The people are good. They don't always tell you everything that's going on. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. And that's the difference, because whenever you go to places, they just expect because they're so used to doing it. And I was telling Mike in a truck, I was telling you before, when you take a transfer from an airport, from Suratani Airport to the pier, they drop you off in the middle of the jungle and they leave. Yeah. And then you're wondering, what am I doing? What's happening? And then you just wait, and 10 minutes later, here comes somebody. Remember Lyndon Johnson in the 60s had a car that could also float? Lyndon Johnson, the president, had a car that could also float.
I wasn't aware of that.
And one of the things Lyndon Johnson always did is he pulled a practical joke with people. And when he was driving, he would scream, oh my God, the brakes are failing. The brakes are failing. And he would drive right into a lake, but the car would float.
Oh, that's...
You can YouTube this. They actually have them in a car that
Not right now. We got football to do.
Yeah, that's true.
After this.
The guy had a big pontoon boat, and he was using it as a car. And I'm like, oh my God. So I put in all my stuff, and a couple other people came because that apparently was a bus depot. I remember the palm tree. I hope they don't cut that palm tree down, because which other palm tree are you going to use for the bus depot? And then we went, and I'm like, I'm riding in a pontoon boat on a street. This is great. I should have taken a picture of it. I should have. I might try and find one, Mike, in a truck. I'll send you the picture. Oh my goodness. I'm like,
Post it on
this is,
Facebook. Post it on
yeah,
Facebook.
we're going
Yeah.
40 miles an hour. And you know those trains at those amusement parks? You know those trains where you sit down?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Imagine that going 40 miles an hour with the same sort of safety.
None.
It's like,
None.
oh, and I'm
Keep
holding
your
all
hands
my
inside.
luggage.
I'm keeping everything inside. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you have to.
Let's talk about this game.
Sure.
06 Colts visiting the 78 Steelers. This is the second round. This is the second full round, this bracket. 06 Colts visit the 78 Steelers. Coach Tony Judge against Coach Chuck Knoll. And Dungy is actually on the 78 Steelers. He's in the secondary. But overall ratings, Pittsburgh 86, the Colts 81. Pittsburgh's offense 86, Colts 89. The Colts have an edge there. Defensively, it's not even close. Pittsburgh's a 92 and the Colts are 75. The computer says the Steelers by 5 at home. And for those who wonder, our second game is going to be another doozy. It's going to be the 83 Raiders visiting the 85 Bears. Now, you want to talk about two defense beating up on their respective offenses. That should be an interesting. Now we say that, watch it be a high-scoring game. But Chris, let's jump into this game. And remember,
no, not Sim. Not Sim.
Don't hit Sim. Don't hit Sim. Okay. Let's take a quick look at the players. Let's go to the Steelers first. Bradshaw is an 86. Blyer is also an 86.
I think it's to be said, he's a much better Bradshaw than in the other iterations of the Steelers, because people remember the 11 for 26 Bradshaw. You know, this is not him. This
might be him in his prime. This is him in his prime. But you have two great receivers with Swan and Stallworth. Swan has a 1% rating advantage. Let me go back into that. For the Colts, Peyton Manning is a 96. So he's 10 ratings higher than Bradshaw. And Bradshaw's still good. But running wise, it's Pittsburgh's got the advantage, and receiver wise, Wayne and Harrison actually rated higher than both Stallworth and Swan. So I may come down more to the Colts passing game versus the Steelers running game. And just to let everybody know, there might be some background noise. Both my kids each had a friend spend the night. So, they're here and they might run amok while we're doing this game. So if there's background noise, my apologies. But Chris, let's just go right into the game.
Sure. I think that, I think that the Steelers rarely blitzed in the 70s. They didn't have to. They had 4 of the greatest down linemen you could have. So I think that's really going to help the Steelers, is the fact that they don't have to blitz. And we're going to be underway here at Three Rivers Stadium from the 7, Maxton. And Maxton to the 30, to the 31. It'll be a first down to the 32. It'll be a first down at 10. Bradshaw, Harris, and Blyer. They go to Harris. And Franco gets a couple. It'll be 2nd and 8. We've had something happen in these games that have never happened before in the last 3 games, and I'm wondering what that'll be. Bradshaw deep, and it is caught by Randy Grossman. And the tight end, it's going to be a first down. Isaiah with the stop, it'll be a first down for the Steelers. First down, Bradshaw. They get to Franco. Franco on a run, and Franco's going to get 8. It'll be 2nd down and 2, and out of bounds there. 2nd down and 2. Bradshaw to Harris. Goes around the end. Here comes Franco. And Franco to the 16 and a first down. There's an injury. And Cato June is down. And Tywan Hagler is coming in at the linebacker. And it'll be first down for the Steelers. Bradshaw to Blyer. Blyer up the middle and down to the 11-yard line. Gary Brackett with the stop. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Bradshaw right up the middle. And it'll be 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2 early on. 3 in the backfield. Bradshaw to Harris. He's going to score. Franco Harris, just like that, it's an early 6-0 lead. They just go right down the field. There was no stopping them. They were the hot knife through butter. And this thing, early 6-0 lead. You want to talk about Achilles heel. And he uses that Achilles heel, and it is up and good. Cato June will come back, and it'll be 7-0 here. So 7-0. The Steelers just go right down the field. My goodness, people not even sitting down yet. And Wilkins will take a knee. This is Tartan Turf. Tartan Turf here in Three Rivers. It'll be 1st down and 10. Manning to Harris.
2nd down.
Up to about the 33. It'll be 2nd down and 1. 2nd and 1. Manning again, and Manning to Clark in a 1st down. That's Dallas Clark. And here comes Indianapolis. They're coming down the field. Manning to Dominic.
2nd down.
And it'll be 2nd down and 8. 2nd and 8. 7-0 Steelers. They scored on their play, on their possession.
3rd down.
Reggie Wayne across midfield. It'll be 3rd and 3. I'm getting the feeling this might be a high-scoring game.
4th down.
I think we may have lost.
Manning.
Oh, we lost you, and now you're back. Can you hear me, Chris?
Good. Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you froze, and we lost your audio, but I know people can't see you, but I can. You froze, we lost your audio, but now you're back. So go ahead and proceed.
It'll be 4th and 3 now as the screen pass. Nothing there. Hunter Smith now. And here it is. I could tell we lost it because my PlayStation's on. I'm charging my one controller, and it said Wi-Fi lost. I don't know how to play here. A touchback as Hunter Smith kicks it out of the back of the end zone. So the Steelers scored on their first possession. Now they're going to try to get it more. There's Lynn Swan. A gain of 10 and a 1st down. So here come the Steelers again, their 2nd possession. Bradshaw to Harris.
2nd down.
Gain of 5 there. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 5. Bradshaw to Blyer and Rossi from Notre Dame. And it'll be a 1st down. 1st down and 10. My goodness, the Steelers are just ripping up the Colts here. Bradshaw to Lynn Swan. And out of bounds there, a gain of 8. My goodness, they are just going down and down and down. Bradshaw again. Bradshaw, and it's Grossman, and Randy Grossman down to the 30, to the 20-yard line, to the 15, and down to the 14-yard line, a 1st down. 1st down and 10. Bradshaw back to throw to the near side, and Franco Harris. It'll be 2nd down and 10. So the Steelers scored a touchdown last time they had it. Down to the 11, it'll be 3rd and 8. 3rd down and 8, 2.5 to go. Bradshaw. And caught Swan, touchdown. On 2 3rd downs, they scored. And it is 13-0. Wow. I'll tell you what an offense. I would think that this would have been the Colts. But the Steelers have come out here and shown that they're one of the best teams ever. Well, the extra point, it is up, over, and good. Who did the Steelers beat in the 1st round? I forget.
I actually forget off the top of my head, but it was a much closer game than this.
Oh, yeah. It's funny. It's like the NCAA tournament that, you know, some great teams play this very, very close 1st round game and they blow out everybody else. It's like, what was that? UNLV. They play Ball State and they only win by 3 points, and then they go and win the national title game by 30. So it'll be 1st down and 10 Carson.
2nd down.
And nothing there. It'll be 2nd and 9. My goodness, the Steelers are They're showing everybody why they think they're number one. Manning, and that's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 9. They felt slighted. They weren't number one, and then Miami goes and loses, so now they are number one. Manning, Harrison, and got the first down. So barely there, under a minute. 1st down and 10. Manning to Marvin Harrison. Wow, that 3rd down was so big. And now with 9 seconds to go, Manning, the screen to Dominic Rose. Rose down to the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. That's the end of the first quarter. And yes, that has been all offense except for one punt. This game has been incredibly offensive. What do you think?
You would expect the offense for the Colts to do this kind of thing, but it's all Pittsburgh on both sides of the ball. If I may, Chris, just because of time, I think I'm limited to 4 hours of StreamYard. That in concert with all the kids, I think we'll do game-ending stats. We're just gonna run through these if that's okay with you, so that with everything going on in the house, if you're okay with that.
Oh, perfect. That'd be good.
Let's just jump into the second quarter, and we'll do both games this way. I appreciate it. Thanks.
So we go down to the second quarter, 14-0 Pittsburgh. Manning, nothing there. It'll be 2nd down and 11. 2nd and 11. Back to throw Manning again. He'll throw to Harrison. And Marvin Harrison, 3rd down and 6. This is a big one now for the Colts. Manning, it's incomplete. And though they have a great field goal kicker, 3 here, you haven't stopped the Steelers yet. They're going to try. No, they're going to punt. And it's going to be in the end zone and roll way on the tartan turf into the end zone. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Steelers. This is their 3rd possession. They've scored touchdowns.
2nd down.
And Blyer loses 1. It'll be 2nd and 11. 2nd down and 11. Bradshaw.
3rd down.
It'll be 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8. Bradshaw to Moser. Moser, a 1st down and more. He's going to go all the way. That's Moser there. That doesn't look like a flag. And they score. Moser goes all the way. And that's Rick Moser. 78 yards. I believe that is the longest play of the tournament. Rick Moser. That's a trivia question answer. People are going to say, who of all the great players has the longest touchdown? And you're going to say Rick Moser, and they're going to go, from a
backup running back. How about that?
That's incredible. On a 3rd down. 20-0. Oh, this can't keep up. And well, it'll be up, over, and good. 21-0. This cannot keep up like this. And, well, we're going to see how long it keeps up, but there's no way the Steelers are going to keep going like this all 4 quarters. Touchback. So Indianapolis then will have it. I'm shocked. They usually start slow. They always have. Even in Peyton Manning eras, they usually start slow. And if incomplete, it'll be 2nd down and 10. Maybe we're setting ourselves up for one of the biggest comebacks ever. A die, nothing there.
Out of bounds.
It'll be 3rd and 11. This is incredible. 21-0 game. Manning's going to run. He's headed to the 1st down. He's short by a yard. And it'll be 4th and 1, and now they got a kick. Here's Smith. High and deep. And this will be Bell to the 26, to the 28, 1st down and 10. Bradshaw to Harris. Oh, look at the run by Harris. Oh, my goodness. They're just shellacking the running game.
He almost pulled a Rick Moser.
He almost did. How about that? You know, I always thought if Walter Payton could show a little bit of Rick Moser, he might have been something. First down. So, Harris.
Second down.
And Indianapolis is in trouble. I'm just telling you that right now. 2nd and 4.
Third down.
It'll be 3rd and 3. Noel's loving this. He can just say run the ball. Running the ball. Pinto, and a first down. Oh, he's just loving it. He's loving it. It's like McDonald's in the 90s, just loving it.
Second down.
A gain of 4 there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They're just ripping up Indianapolis left and right.
Third down.
It'll be 3rd and 4. Bradshaw doesn't even have to throw. 3rd down and 4. Bradshaw and incomplete.
4th down.
Oh, do they have to punt? I can't believe that. And Slovick come in and high and deep. And let's see if they can pin them. Nope. It'll go in the end zone. Indianapolis down 21-0. Manning now. Here's Payton. Go up the middle, a gain of about 1 or 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2nd down and 8. Manning. Will throw and incomplete.
Third down
and 8 now. They need 8. My goodness, Manning. And down he goes. They are getting killed, and there's an injury. I'm wondering if it's Manning.
LC Greenwood with the sack. Not exactly a surprise.
My goodness, the goal. Uh-oh. Jim Sorgi will be in. Remember he was in last time and led him to a touchdown?
Yes. Now, is he going to be Craig Morton? This is an inside joke from prior videos. We'll see.
Oh, yeah, watch him come back and they win the game 28-21. That'd be incredible. It'll be high and, not deep, 43-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10, Hunter Smith. Bradshaw on the 43. It'll go to Rottweiler on the screen. It'll be 2nd down and 7. The Steelers have 21. They want to try and make it 28 here. Bradshaw.
3rd down.
It'll be 3rd down and 7. Peyton Manning is back. Sorry, Sorgi. 3rd and 7. List is on. Everybody's coming. And it's on. And a 1st down. Oh, my goodness. 3.5 to go in the half. Bradshaw to Harris.
2nd down.
It'll be 2nd and 11.
What, Pittsburgh lost yardage on a run? What's going on?
Yeah, what is going on? Well, they're trying to do it blindfolded now. I mean, it was just too easy to them. They're trying to hop on one leg and blindfolded. 2nd and 11. Bradshaw, and it is incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. They got to be careful. They keep stalling out. This offense isn't going to keep this up the whole game. Bradshaw. And he's going to throw. And it is gone and a 1st down. That could bring him near the 2-minute warning. 2:05 to go. Bradshaw again, play action. No throw. And it's caught by Stallworth. And they got the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes. The Steelers already with 303 yards of offense. My goodness.
And and Colts have 57.
That's incredible. I mean, 10 of 13 passing for Bradshaw right now. But this is big. They got to score here. They got to score the Steelers because if Indianapolis comes back like they usually do, the Steelers need every point, and right now the Steelers are hot. They need a touchdown right here. 1st and 10. Bradshaw, and it's incomplete.
2nd down.
2nd down and 10. They might run the ball here. No, Bradshaw, the stalwart.
3rd down.
And he'll get 6. It'll be 3rd and 4. They're going to hurry to the line. 1:33. 3rd down and 4. Bradshaw, they hand to Blyer. Blyer again on the run down to the 4-yard line. And a 1st and goal. So 1st down and goal, 1:13 to go. They can run. They got Rick Moser and Randy Grossman. It'll be 2nd down and goal. They got to let this clock run. They call timeout here. Bradshaw to Rick Moser. Rick Moser has scored his second touchdown today.
And hey,
Probably,
why not give it to Moser? Why not?
yeah. Probably 1,000 to 1 to even score one touchdown today. Rick Moser has 2 in the first half.
He's the MVP.
Oh,
Rick
God,
Moser's the MVP right now.
Again, you say Rick Moser, people go, oh, 1964 Browns or 58 Colts. No, 78 Steelers. He's the leading rusher. It is up over, and it is good. Wow, what a dud. I mean, I'm not calling this game a dud yet because it might set up a heck of a comeback because you know Manning is going to be throwing his range right now, 5 to 10-yard passes. And if you're Indianapolis, they want those 7 points right now. It'll be first down and 10. And they move. They got to do this all over again. And Joseph Adai, it's coming back. And it doesn't matter. Oh, my. 46 yards. And it's coming back. Oh, my goodness.
If I may.
So that hurts. Go ahead.
First penalty of the game.
It was.
It's not one of these massive high penalties that we might see with the Bears Raiders at the game too. That's the first penalty of the game, and we're almost at halftime.
It's the law of averages. Law of average. We're going to have about 3,000 in the next game, but it'll be first and 15 now. Manning. It's caught by Reggie Wayne, and Reggie Wayne to midfield. Reggie Wayne trying to get out of bounds, and he does. Down to the 47 and a first down.
I got to replay that. There were 2 Steelers that dived for Reggie Wayne when he cut for the sideline, and they couldn't tackle him. Watch. There are 2 that dive. There's 1. There's 2. There's actually 3.
Wow. So he gets out of bounds there at the 47. And a first down. 46 seconds to go. Manning. Manning will throw. Facing the danger, Joseph Adai. Down to the 31 and a first down. Well, the Steelers got to keep Indianapolis out of the end zone. Manning. It's Harrison.
Second down. Out of bounds.
There's a penalty. And it's a personal foul against Pittsburgh. So now down to the 13-yard line. The Steelers trying to keep Indiana out of the end zone.
You know what this reminds me of?
What does it remind you of?
05 playoffs, Steelers Colts, where Pittsburgh got out to this massive lead. Well, actually, it was 14-0. They ended up going up 21-3 at one point. But and then at the end of the half, the Colts actually got a touchdown, but it was called back for a penalty, and then they had to settle for a field goal because they had no time. I'm wondering if that's what's going to happen here.
Yeah, we just see that terrible pass interference call at the end of the second quarter that started everything. That was one of the worst calls I've ever seen in my life. But here it is. It'll be first and 10. Manning, he's going to have to run. He goes out of bounds and down to the 5-yard line. It'll be second and 3. They're going to have enough time. 27 seconds. And they might even score here. Manning, they go to a tie, and they shoot. No, he's down on the 1. He's down on the 1-yard line, and a timeout for Indianapolis.
This is making me think of the 05 because they were at the goal line, if I remember, just outside the goal line. This is like 05 playoffs all over again.
And it is. And this is really big. 18 seconds. Let's see what the Steelers can do. Manning in the gun, the throw, income. Oh, if that gets intercepted, that would be a crushing blow.
And there were Steelers everywhere.
Oh, 5 coveraged. It'll be second down. 14 seconds. Manning going high. They lose.
Down. Out of bounds.
Third and goal now. This looks like a great goal line. They're going to have to kick. Vinatieri. This is from 21. They move.
Oh, that's coming back.
Penalty.
And it'll be 3rd down and goal, 2 seconds now. Oh, barely. If they would have moved, time expired. In the NFL, you don't get another play. High school, you do. So here we go. And Terry, it is up over, and it is good. And at the half, it's the Steelers 28, Indianapolis 3. And my goodness, do you see the Steelers doing this in the second half?
I don't know. It's not beyond them by any means, but their defense is so superior. I mean, I don't know what Peyton Manning's going to do. I mean, he's down by 25. I'm going to rattle through real quick, just stats, if just for halftime, and then we'll jump into the third quarter.
Sure. Manning looking good. Bradshaw good. Harris. Oh, Rick Moser, 2 rushes,
40
8
yards.
Yeah.
Why not give it to Moser?
Oh, my goodness. And Peyton Manning, the leading rusher by 9-fold. Pretty good there. He's spreading the ball around. Marvin Harrison. And Len Swan. Randy Grossman, actually the second best receiver. Grossman with Swan numbers. And really, the Steelers they're playing well. It's not bend but don't break. We're not really moving. So here's the kick to Indianapolis. They got the 3, but if they score in their first possession, we got a game. And it'll go out of the end zone. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. Manning to a dive. A gain of about 4. It'll be 2nd down. Indianapolis is going to play hurry up this whole time. The list is on. Manning again. Manning will run, and Manning will get a 1st down.
Out of bounds.
Oh, they're going to hurry. They are hurrying now. 1st down and 10. Manning to Joseph Nye and up to the 40-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Oh, look at this. Plenty of plays here for Indianapolis. It'll be 3rd and 7. A big chance for the Steelers to come off the field. By Moorhead and a 1st down at the 50. The Steelers cannot get off the field. They're going to hurry this up again. Manning down. It's Marvin Harrison. And Harrison down to the 33 and a 1st down. They're going to hurry it up again. Manning, screen, and he can't hit a die. It'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, Manning. And incomplete. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 10. Manning's gonna run. Manning, and he is down at the 24. There's a penalty, and it is gonna be defensive holding, and they get a 1st down. The Steelers cannot get off the field, and this might hurt. 1st down. Manning, and Harrison. It'll be 2nd down and 4. It's almost like a college game. 20 plays in 5 minutes. Manning, and it's Moorhead in a 1st down. 1st down and 10. Here comes Indianapolis. Manning again. Manning looking. The throwing. Incomplete at 2nd down. They're coming out just firing. It's flag football. Manning to Moorhead, and it's 28-9. There's a penalty. Too many men on Indianapolis, and it wipes it out. Oh, my goodness, it wipes it out. Oh, that was a big penalty. And there's that penalty. You were saying there's that penalty. No, Wedgie Wayne will score on this pass, and this will be a touchdown. I thought you were going to get your way, Mike, in the truck. I thought he was going to score. And then a penalty, and they kick a field goal, but it's now 28-9. Dennis and Vinatieri. Torchy's hold. Torchy was briefly in the game, but never stepped on the field. So it's 28-10, and now Everybody looking, the Steelers had chances to get off the field. They had a lot of shots to get off the field, and they couldn't. Larry Anderson, up to the 23. It'll be first down and 10. Bradshaw again, deeper, and it's incomplete.
Second down.
And if the Steelers are going to start choking here, this is a really good game. Second down and 10. Bradshaw, they get to Franco, and they're not able to run at all. And it'll be third down and 13. Third and 13, Bradshaw. Bradshaw gets away. He throws. Lynn Swan is short. Short by a yard, and now they got a catch. There's a flag, and I got to see what that is. High and a deep kick.
Penalty.
25. There's a penalty on the play. It's offsides, and the Steelers get it. First down. Oh, my goodness. First down, Bradshaw.
Second down.
And nothing there. Second and 10. Second down and 10. Bradshaw.
Third
down. There's a penalty. And it's roughing the passer. They're helping out the Steelers. The Steelers have not done a thing, and they're in Indianapolis territory.
I guess the Colts are getting really frustrated.
Oh, they have to. But it'll be first down and 10. The Steelers are not doing anything right now. But it'll be second down and 15.
Third down.
It'll be third down and 7. Right now, this is a big 3rd and 7. Bradshaw again.
Fourth down.
Now they got a punt for the second time on this possession. They're going to punt the football. There's another flag, and it might be another offsides penalty, and this will go into the end zone.
Touchback penalty.
That's just a Steeler player on the sideline. Yes, it was. 4th and 2, and let's see what they do. They're going to try to put them again. No flags this time. They're just going to kick this thing out of the end zone.
Touchback.
28-10. Peyton Manning now. Manning. They throw, and it's incomplete.
Second down.
9 Steelers there. It'll be second down. Second down. They go to Harrison, and he's off to the races. Good night. Good night. It's a Benny Hill sketch. Play the music. Play the yakety sax. It's now 28-17.
Out Rick Moser.
Very good. Rick Moser now. That now is the longest play, I believe, of this tournament.
Yeah.
80 yards.
He went from a
Marvin
78-yard long to an 80-yard long, and they're both in the same game.
Yeah, within, what, 1/4 of each other. And Marvin Harrison, or, yeah, about 2 quarters. Marvin Harrison goes all the way, and this is the way the Indianapolis Colts, just like, as you said, 2005. Just like that. 28-16, extra point. It is high up over, and it is good. It's 28-17. This is just like the 2005 game. Instead of 21-3, it was 28-3. Now the Steelers got to do something offensively. Here's Larry Anderson. Anderson, here he goes. Up to the 41. Why is it every time we do a game like the last 5 games, there's been something like really crazy happen? I'm not arguing, but we had a 78 and an 80-yard touchdown in this game.
Yeah. Now, you figure both of you are the Colts, but one was by Pittsburgh with their backup running back. Wow.
Rick Moser, yeah. That's a crazy play of the game.
Second down.
It'll be 2nd and 8. You got to get Rick Moser in there. 2nd down and 8. Bradshaw. 7-stepper. Pump fake. And caught by Stallworth. And down to the 25. It'll be a first down.
I think Pittsburgh really needed that. Even if all they get's a field goal, they gotta get on the board.
They have to. There's a tidal wave coming. You're just trying to throw anything you can up. It'll be first down and 10. Bradshaw again looking. And that's going to be incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Moser time coming. There he is. Rick Moser. He doesn't get it. Gets nothing. It'll be 3rd and 10. 3rd down and 10. Bradshaw, he'll throw, and it is good. Swan, touchdown! They missed him at the end. It's a touchdown. Bradshaw to Swan, 25 yards, and it is 34-17. This is incredible. As Lynn Swan, I still got fluid in my ear from the blood. So it is up and good there, 35-17. And Roy Girella nails it there. 5.5 to go here in the third. And the Steelers, now this isn't a seal the deal, this is a buffer. Because you know Peyton Manning is going to be very difficult trying to stop him. The Steelers can't get off the field. It'll be first down, Manning. 5.5. Manning will run. Manning will go to the 30. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Have you noticed that Peyton Manning has run a lot, but it's not necessarily by choice? He has to run for his life.
Yeah.
That's why he's the leading rusher. He's had to run for his life because the Steelers are all over him.
Oh, absolutely. And when you see a number 58 on the Steeler defense with no teeth coming at you, you got to remember two things. One, he's actually a veterinarian. He went to Kent State for that. And number two, that's the last thing you'll ever think of because he'll put you through the turf. 2nd and 4. Manning to a die, and out of the Steelers tackled by Jack Lambert. The Steelers got to get off the field. They can't play bend but don't break. Manning, he'll throw, and it is done. And here comes Rose. It'll be a first down. Indianapolis driving down the field. Not going as quick as they did to start. That's going to be offside. It'll be 1st and 5.
I think Pittsburgh jumped.
Yeah. The offsides will make it 1st and 5. And 3.5 to go here in the third. Manning, Dominic Rose, 2nd down 1. It'll be 2nd and 4. Lauren Toes with the stop. Manning to Harrison. Marvin Harrison down to the 32. A first down and 10. Manning. And that's going to be incomplete. 2nd down. They can get a field goal and it can still be 2 scores. Nothing there. It'll be 3rd down and 10. 3rd and 10. Peyton, the throw, and it's Harrison. And he is down 4th and 1. And now they got to kick the field goal. Vinatieri. It is high, up, over, and good. It is Pittsburgh 35, Indianapolis 20. But it's 2 touchdowns, but they do need a 2-point conversion. So the kickoff, it's going to be deep. Here's Maxson and Moser. You know, M&M's, if they keep scored a touchdown. Fire gets something there, and that's going to end the third quarter. At the end of the third quarter, Indianapolis is rolling back. They had 57 yards at one point, and they have 323 right now. They're trying to roll back as fast as they can, but they only have 15 more minutes. And right now it'll be fourth quarter. Bradshaw 35-20. They go to Bradshaw. 3rd down and 13. It'll be 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 for the Steelers. Bradshaw again to throw. Bradshaw's running, down he goes. It'll be 4th and 9, and now they got a punt. And I'm telling you right now, that was costly. Colquitt. And the kick will be to Wilkins. Wilkins to the 49-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Even a field goal here does tremendous amounts here. Manning to Carson.
Second down.
Getting a ton of
Penalty.
yards. Mel Blunt. And there's a penalty. It's defensive holding. You can't be doing that. It'll be first down and 10. Manning to Rose. Only a gain of a yard.
Out of bounds.
9. So it'll be second down and 9. Under 13 minutes to go. Manning to throw. It's caught by Marvin Harrison to the 31. It'll be first down and 10. So first and 10, Manning. Manning will throw. Manning deep, and it is incomplete. He had him open. He had Marvin Harrison
that was 6
open.
points. Wow.
Oh, my.
I thought that was 6 points.
I thought that was easily 6 points. I was agreeing with you there. It'll be second and 10. Manning, go to a dive.
Third down.
To the 25, it'll be third and 4. Third down and 4. And it'll be fourth down and 4. Now they got a kick.
Or go for it. I could see either one on this one. I mean, there's 11:26, so I mean, you need 2 scores to tie with the 2-point conversion and 3 to win. So we'll see what they do.
Let's see what they do here. And Vinatieri, if he makes this covers the 2-point conversion. It is up over, and let's see if that's good. It is good. 42 yards. So the 2-point conversion is covered. All they need to do is score 2 touchdowns. So Vinatieri will kick off. The Steelers haven't been doing a good job at all in the last possession. Here's to the 19-yard line. It'll be first down and 10, 35-23. Bradshaw. He gives to Franco, and Franco a gain of 2.
Second down. Out of bounds.
Second and 7, gain of 3. Second down and 7, Bradshaw. They give to Moser.
Third down.
And they need 4. It's big third and 4.
Potential MVP right there.
Oh, yeah. Third and 4, Bradshaw. Close man in the first down. They needed that. They absolutely needed that. And Grossman is down. Delaplane. Jack Delaplane is coming in at the tight end.
Now, Grossman has actually had some really key catches and gotten them down the field, especially in the first half. So this could be a little bit of a loss for them.
It can. I mean, that was big. Randy Grossman all the time. And here's Delaplane. He only gets a couple, but they get him involved.
Well, it shows you that they're not afraid to throw to him.
Yeah. He's going to have to demand some coverage here. It'll be second down and 8. Bradshaw.
Third down.
It'll be third down and 5. They're not running like they did. Big third and 5. Bradshaw again. They screen the Blyer. Not enough.
Down. Out of bounds.
It's not enough. It's 4th and 3. And now they have to kick. Indianapolis. Well, they're going to get it. Wilkins, the fair catch. And here we go.
This is going to get really interesting.
Grossman will be back in. 7:11 to go. Manning. Manning again. Incomplete. It'll be second down. Second and 10. Manning. Back to throw. They look. They throw, and it's incomplete. It'll be third down. Can the Steelers get off the field? It'll be third and 10.
It may be 7:07 left in regulation, but this might be 2-down territory.
Maybe we'll see. Third down, Manning. It's caught by Brandon Stokely. First down and more. Stokely's going. You're right. 2 downs for a touchdown, and it's first down. 48 yards. They can't get off the field. And another first down. Incredible.
Now, if the Colts had played like this in the first half, this might be a completely different game.
Yeah, it'd be 42-35 or something like that. 6:13 to go. Manning, the quick throw, incomplete. Second down and 10. Ron Johnson with the coverage. Second down. The blitz is on. Manning. They got Harrison.
Third down.
It'll be 3rd down and 4. Manning. Harrison. No.
Injury.
There's an injury. Lambert is down. Dennis Dirt Winston is coming in. Dirt Winston. And it's 4th down. Vinatieri, this will make it 9. It'll be up over. It looks good. And it is good. The feeling is that now, if they score a touchdown late, then if they get the ball back after stopping the Steelers, all they need is a field goal to win. Oh, what a terrible return. 35-26. Bradshaw, they give to Rocky.
Second down.
Gain of 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. 2nd down and 6. Bradshaw to Bradshaw.
3rd down.
And 3rd down and 4 under 3 minutes. A 1st down is trouble. Here's the 1st down, and that's what they wanted.
One more of those, and they might win the game.
Yeah, Indianapolis got to call timeouts, and then they jump off sides. So now their 5 Steelers are about 5 yards away. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2:44 to go. Bradshaw. Nothing. They're basically taking knees. Lambert's coming back into the game. Timeout, Indianapolis. 3rd and 6. Bradshaw. Nothing. And they're going to go to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes. The Steelers 35, Indianapolis 26. If the Steelers get the ball again, the game is over. So if they get the ball again, the game is over.
800 yards of offense between these two teams.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, 817 yards. That's incredible. Okay, now. There's the kick. And they're going to bring it back. Wilkins. The Steelers dominated the first half. The Colts the second. Manning. And it's Reggie Wayne.
Down. Out of bounds.
It was 28-0, and it's 26-7 after that. Manning, he's going to run. Will he get the first down?
Out of bounds.
No, it's 3rd and 1.
And again, he has to run for his life. That's been the story of Peyton Manning in this game. Pittsburgh's been all over him. He's the leading rusher because he's had to run for his life.
Yeah, and that's not good. 3rd and 1. Manning, and he goes down, but it's out of bounds, and this is it. It's 4th and 8, and for the Steelers, this is their ticket to the next round. Manning, this is their ticket to the Sweet 16. Manning, he's looking, he's going to throw. It's caught. Is it enough? It is a first down for Indianapolis, and they got to hurry it up. And they hurry it up. 113, 112, 111. Manning to throw, and they throw incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Manning again to throw down the middle. It's got one more. And a first down down to the 35. They got to hurry it up. 46 seconds to go. They're running out of time. Manning again. Manning to a dive. 20, 15, and out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
If they can get a touchdown here, it's big. Manning. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
I don't want to jinx anybody, but there have not been any turnovers in this game.
Yeah, I know. But you get the era of inevitability. You get the feeling of that with Peyton Manning. Like he just can't throw an interception. Manning's going to run, and down he goes.
Out of bounds.
There's a penalty, and it is defensive holding. And it'll be first down and 10, 24 seconds. They got to score. Manning, they do. And now it's coming to the Dallas Clark. And now it's the onside kick. The onside kick.
And you know, the thing is, they just need the extra point. They don't have to go for 2 because there's no time. They got to get the onside kick and try to kick the field goal. I mean, so it doesn't matter if they go for, they can go for 1 right now.
Yeah. And that's nice. It's Vinatieri. And there's the extra point. It is up, over, and good. Now, if they get it, they can conceivably be in great position. They're down by 2, 35-33. It's all up now. This is it. This is the game. It'll be over. Let's see who has it. It is the Steelers have it, and it's all over. And the Steelers will take a knee, and they survive. Just almost like 2005, that playoff game. The Steelers had a 28-0 lead. They got outscored 33-7 after that, including 30-7 in the second half. Peyton Manning, 423 yards passing. Harrison at 180 yards receiving. And the leading rusher of the game, all together now, Rick Moser.
Rick Moser. For Indianapolis, Peyton Manning, because he was running for his life.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, your leading rushers today, Peyton Manning and Rick Moser. What the heck? Were there injuries? Nope. No injury. Well, I mean, just a couple knickknacks here.
But
yeah,
look
by
at
1
Harris.
yard.
Look at Harris, 82 yards, but Moser had that 78-yard blast. He beats Harris by a yard with 3 runs. But Rick Moser, MVP. Sorry, it has to be Rick Moser. Even just because you got to feel for the guy. Who? You got to feel for him.
Oh, my goodness, yeah. And Peyton Manning, the
leading rusher, because he was too busy running for his life.
Yeah, he had 4 times more yards than the next person. How about that?
Wow, Marvin Harrison.
Yeah, 14 for 180.
That's got to be a record.
Oh, it's up there. It's up there. 14 catches. That's pretty good. That is incredible. And Lynn Swann, 93 off 7. That's typical Lynn Swann numbers. You take a look. Jack Lambert, 10 tackles. Donnie Shell, the strong safety, at 12 tackles. That is impressive. A strong safety getting 12 tackles. Gary Brackett had 14 tackles, but he's a middle linebacker, so he's going to do that. So the Steelers win 35-33. And when you look at a view of the bracket,
next week, 64 Browns, 89 49ers in our first game.
Let's see the bracket real quick. Who will the Steelers play? Where are they? They're going to play the winner of Green Bay and Denver.
Ooh.
Oh.
Interesting.
That whoever wins that game, it's going to be really, really interesting. It is. It's going to be very interesting. This bracket coming up, it's going to be really good. So now we're going to go to the next. So here it is. This is Chicago and LA. Oh my goodness. It's going to be crazy. Flores against Ditka. And Chicago's going to have a chance. Chicago's going to have probably favored in this game. We got to see.
Well, the Raiders are very respectable. They're only overall offensively, they're only 1 below Chicago. That's a wash. Raiders, look at their defense, is really, really, really top notch. But you're talking about that famous Bears defense, so that's what's going to be probably the difference in who's favored.
I'd say yeah. The over under 35.
Chicago by 3, and they are at home.
So you never know. You never know. So LA and Chicago, you can see Jim McMahon. Walter Payton might be the difference in this game.
Well, Payton's a 93. He wasn't a 99 because this was a little, I'm not criticizing, past his prime in his later years, but still 93 is darn good. And
oh yeah,
defensively,
Matt Suey from Penn State.
look at all these 90 rated players or like 89. Chicago is, I mean, their defense is insane. And we go to the Raider defense, they're respectable.
90.
Yeah. Rod Martin and Howie Long, both 99s.
And as I'm taking a look at, it's really the defensive line. Look at Lester Hayes, Van McElroy, and Mike Haynes.
Oh yeah, they're top 9.
That's gonna help their run defense right there. They can put everybody to the run there.
Alzado towards the end of his career, but an 89, that's nothing to seize at. And offensively, Marcus Allen is slightly higher rated than Walter Payton. But remember, that was his second year. Well, this is towards the end of Payton's career. So, and Ty Christensen, I mean, he's got hands of steel. So Cliff Branch is highly rated too. So this is going to be interesting.
Oh, this is going to be a good football game. So it's going to be a solid game. I'm going to say this because, I'm going to say this. A lot of times when you have a very well matched up defensive and offensive game, a lot of times it becomes a slower payback and a lot of punts. So we'll have to see, though. Well, let's see on this one. It'll be 1st down and 10, like real life. They fight each other in real life.
Second down.
Beat the heck out of each other. It'll be 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Plunkett. The only multiple hitter not in the Hall of Fame, and he goes down. Dan Hampton. It'll be 3rd and 17.
The Super Bowl MVP, I believe, from Super Bowl, the Super Bowl the Bears were in.
Wait. Who? The Super Bowl the Bears was Richard Dent.
Oh,
There's
sorry.
Williams up to the 45 and a 1st down.
Yeah, I stand corrected. You're right.
Dokie Williams. Is that Dokie Williams? 1st down, Plunkett to Marcus.
2nd down.
Allen will be 2nd down and 6. 2nd down and 6. Plunkett. Go to Hawkins.
3rd
and
down.
it'll be 3rd down. I'm wondering, quite frankly, if the Raiders were healthy and it wasn't a strike year, would they be considered as good as the Bears all time in their team? Because when they were healthy, they blew people out by 30 points in the playoffs. It wasn't even close. And now they got a great guy, and they will knock it down. And Taylor. I still say if they were healthy and it wasn't a strike year, they could have gone 15-1 and won the whole thing. McMahon, the Reitman, and Reitman a 1st down up to the 26 to the 27.
If I remember my history correctly, they were 8-1, just like Washington was. They were both 8-1. Miami was 7-2. The Raiders got upset in the 1st round to the Jets, if I remember my history correctly.
I think that was in 83?
82 regular season, but yes.
Oh, 82, okay. McMahon to Payton.
2nd down.
What were they in 83? Because I know they had injury problems in 83.
12-4 was their record, but I'll be honest with you, they're a 14-2 caliber team, and they're actually built in this game to be that way. It's because they lost, like Marcus Allen didn't play in the game against Washington, where Washington squeaked out a win. They lost their Haynes was already on the team, and the other came like late in the season or in the playoffs from New England, so they didn't have him. But they lost one of those defensive backs in both games against Seattle, and they were hurt. They were kind of beat up against Seattle, and Seattle swept them. And then they played Seattle in the AFC Championship game and beat them up. So you're right. If they were healthier, the Raiders are probably really a 14-2 team versus a 12-4. Yeah, but they were battling injuries. But when everybody was healthy, it was a whole different ball game.
Yeah, if you pull the cards right there, they could have been maybe 16-0 or challenging that. And that's going to be a penalty there. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 for Chicago on their first possession. And complete 3rd down. 3rd and 10. Man now, back to throw. He throws.
4th down.
And that's Thomas Sanders. 4th down, they're going to punt. So now Buford will catch. Here it is. And this one is deep. And here's Pruitt. Up to 32. So first down and 10. I think Greg Pruitt was from Oklahoma.
Second down.
5, it'll be 2nd and 7. 2nd down and 7. Allen up to there. It'll be 3rd and 11.
Tackled by the fridge.
There it is. William Perry. I think he went to Michigan, didn't he? William
I
Perry.
honestly don't know.
3rd and 11. And Williams, and that's going to be a first down. Out of bounds. It'll be a first down for the Raiders halfway through the first. They go to Marcus. Allen will be checking out. No, I'm thinking of Robert Tractor Trailer. Marcus is down. Greg Pruitt from Oklahoma will come in. So Pruitt used to the wishbone. Plunkett will throw, and it is incomplete.
3rd down.
Down at 8. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. Plunkett. The throw is first down. It'll be a first down and 10. So Plunkett to Barnwell. And it'll be a first down to the 22. Out of bounds. First down at 10, and here comes LA. LA looking to surprise and go up 3-0 here. King.
Second
And
down.
he only gains a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9.
3rd down.
Get one more. It'll be 3rd and 8. There's a penalty. It's going to be defensive holding and give them a first down. So here come the Raiders now. Plunkett. The throw, it's Barnwell, a gain of 9, a gain of 8, sorry. My goodness, they're looking really good here. It'll be first down and 10. Plunkett to Allen. Sorry, we're 2nd and 2, now it's 3rd and 3. 2 down to 3, Plunkett again, Plunkett.
Down, penalty.
Penalty, and it'll be offensive holding on LA. It'll be 4th and 3, and now Barr will come in. Barr up and good. And Barr from 26 yards away. It's 3-0. So it'll be high and deep. And take a look here. It's Willie Galt. Galt up to the 25. Be first down and 10. So first down and 10.
Second down.
It'll be 2nd and 4, a gain of 6. LA leading 3-0 here. McMahon. Quick throw.
3rd down.
3rd down and 4. McMahon back to throw. Looking, throwing incomplete. They got to kick it back to the Raiders. And the Raiders now looking good. 1:15. They'll probably have the ball at the end of the quarter. High and deep there. Greg Pruitt. Up to the 39, 38. It'll be first down and 10.
2nd down.
It'll be 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. There's Plunkett. There's a penalty. It'll be on Chicago. It'll be 2nd and 1. 2nd and 6. Sorry. Plunkett and Branch.
3rd down. Out of bounds.
3rd down and 3. And that'll end the quarter. At the end of the first quarter, LA has 3, Chicago has nothing. And it has been pretty much all Los Angeles.
Look at the time of possession.
Oh, my God. 11-3. This is incredible. We go to the second quarter. And the Muppet in a first down. Calvin Muhammad. Here come the Raiders again. Plotting down the field. Plunkett again. They go to Marcus. Marcus in 2, 2nd and 8. 2nd down and 8. Plunkett again. The throw. He's got Williams, and Williams down to the 23. And a first down.
Is Dopey
Gary,
Williams going to end up being the Rick Moser of this game, the MVP?
he might. I know Doki though. He's had some good games in the past. I've heard of him before. He might be Rick Moser, might be a Doki Jr.
Second down.
It'll be second down and 10. He might be though. They go to Marcus and Marcus Allen to the 10, to the 5, to the 2.
Out of bounds.
And there's a penalty. And it is a face mask, first and goal from the 1. First and goal from the 1.
Second down.
It'll be second and goal from the 3.
Third down.
Third down and goal from about the 6. Plunkett and touchdown, Calvin Well, Chicago not doing what they need to, and it is 9-0. And it is up, over, and it is good. 10-0 Los Angeles. And they are looking superb right now. They're looking like one of the best teams here. And they're going to kick off and in the end zone will he go. He's got a lot of speed. To the 22, it'll be first and 10. First and 10, Matt State from Penn State. And a gain of 8, it'll be second and 2. There's a flag, here's Walter. Let's see what they call, it's offsides. They'll accept and get a first down. First and 10. McMahon and Moorhead. And here come the Bears. They finally waking up here. First down and 10. McMahon to throw to Matt Stewie.
Second down. Injury.
Gain of about 7. It'll be second and 3. Rod Martin is down. Jack Splyrack will be big. As he's coming in, they don't want to throw a screen pass right now. Really a first down. They were all targeting Walter Payton. It'll be a first down and 10. McMahon to Dennis.
Second down.
It'll be second down. Chicago, McMahon again. They go.
Third down.
Down to the 35. Third down and 2. Third and 2. Nothing. It'll be fourth and 2, and now they got a kick. Third, and there's the kick. High and deep. And not even close.
Touchback.
So first down for the Raiders, 6:11 to go. That's going to be on Chicago. It'll be first down and 5. Plunkett, nothing.
Second down.
It'll be second and 5. Plunkett again. Plunkett Allen and a first down. First down and 10. And there's Christensen and a first down. They're going down the field and looking good here. Through it, nothing. Second and 9. There's been some mix and match here, but nothing. Intercepted, Richardson. Mike Richardson, and that's a big interception. And maybe that might start Chicago.
If I may jump in, we didn't have a turnover at all the Steelers-Colts game. Here's our first turnover this entire doubleheader.
6 quarters. 6 quarters. And here they go. And a Peyton. I think we should start getting used to that because these teams are really of the all-time greatest teams. Second and 8. And McKinnon in the first down. I'm not surprised there's a penalty on the play. It'll be interference, so decline. And 10-0. Here comes Chicago. The flag.
Second down. Penalty.
And there's another penalty there, offsides on LA. 40 to go. And the water, Peyton again, Peyton a first down. And tugging around, making the tackles by Kane. 2 minutes. LA 10 and Chicago nothing, but Chicago is driving.
Hey, Chris, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Sure, absolutely. The thing that really surprises me about no turnovers in that first game was the Steelers were known for turning the ball over. They were known. They were just so good. They could always recover from it. And I mean, think about it. They had 7 turnovers against the Raiders in the AFC Championship game of 75, and they had 8 against the Oilers in the AFC Championship game of 1978. That's 15 turnovers in 2 AFC Championship games, and they won them both. And that's what I think. I got to go check that. But I got to check that stat maybe one day. The Bears have not completed a third down. The Raiders' defense is looking so good. They're just looking good. So as we take a look here, as we take a look, it's just looking solid there. And really, 11-5, the Raiders have only rushed for 5 yards. First down and 10 for the Bears. Man, the Gentry, and Gentry's gonna go. Yes, Dennis Gentry, and it's 10-6. What a drive caused by an interception. What a drive! Dennis Gentry scores. It's 10-6. Fuller to hold. It is up, over, and good. So 10-7. And Butler will kick off. Kevin Butler from University of Georgia. Georgia Montgomery. To the 34.
You know what this game reminds me of? Remember the first round, the 85 Bears hosted the 2012 Ravens. And the Ravens were actually winning, and the Bears did not look good. And then in the second half, the Bears exploded and shut down the Ravens. Now, the Raiders are a different team. They're a higher caliber team. But I'm wondering if that's what we're going to see here.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. I'd agree with that assessment. Plunkett, they're starting to get momentum right now, and that's the biggest thing.
And he's sacked by the Washington coach, Ron Rivera.
Yeah, Ron Rivera, the Washington, you name them, coaches. So they're going to hurry to the line. Second and 16. Plunkett. Third down. Third and 16. So Plunkett again. Plunkett will go. Plunkett deep, and it's incomplete. It's pulled down. 4th and 16. And Ray Guy high and deep. And Ray Guy, I think he's still the only punter in the Hall of Fame. Well, Chicago might be able to tie this up. Man, and it is caught by McKinnon and out of bounds. Only a first down. Nearing a minute to go, 104. McMahon, and it's incomplete. It'll be second down and 10. Second down and 10, under a minute. McMahon. It's Margram, and there's a penalty. There's a penalty. Ken Margram. It's a face mask. They're going to put it on 5 more yards, and here comes Chicago. They might tie this game up. 51 seconds to go. McMahon.
Second down.
They got to call a timeout here. 47 seconds left. McMahon. And he'll throw. McMahon down he goes. They got to use another one. There's a penalty, though.
Lyle Alzado.
Oh, my. I wonder if he yanked his face mask. No, it's holding. And it'll be 3rd and 12. Lyle Alzado with the stop coming over. I think he was with the Browns, wasn't he? To begin his career?
He played for Cleveland. He was with the Cardiac Kids, yes.
And then before that, he was with Denver, wasn't he? I think the original team was Denver, Cleveland, LA. It might have been Denver. I'm not sure. But it'll be 3rd and 12, McMahon. And it is caught by McMahon on the first down. And they got to call a timeout now. 37 seconds. McMahon. And it's caught by Billy Gold. One more timeout. So 32 seconds. Now they have no timeout. Let's see on this. They give the Walter Payton down. Oh, my. Now they're going to take a lot of time. 11 seconds. They're going to try one to the end. There's a flag. They throw, and it is incomplete.
Down. Penalty.
But there's a penalty. It's offsides. They got to kick a field goal. Here's Kevin Butler. And he does tie it at 10. It is 10-10 at the half. 10-10.
Chris, give me 1 minute. If you want to talk about the half, I'll be right with you. I appreciate it. Thanks. I got to help my son with something real quick.
Okay. If you remember last time, it was 11-5 in first down. Chicago has 5 more. The Raiders still with 5 yards rushing. That's it. The Bears, they picked it up throwing the ball. People forget that Jim McMahon from BYU. People forget he was from BYU, and he was one of the best pure passers. There's Jim Plunkett there, 12 of 19. And for Chicago, Jim McMahon looking very good, 14 of 18 for a touchdown. Rushing wise, nobody doing anything, but look at Marcus Allen on the Raiders. He has a yard. He has 3 feet. 8 attempts for 3 feet. And Calvin Muhammad caught that touchdown pass for the Raiders. And for Chicago was Dennis Gentry. And what a game so far. Look at all the different people that caught passes. There was about 8 different people that caught passes for the Raiders. It was incredible. Look at the Bears. Sorry about this. Look at that. 3, 4, 5. There was about 8. And LA, look at the defense there. 2 sacks versus 1 sack there. It's all spread out. And this could be very interesting as we go to the second half. The Chicago Bears have tied it up. It was 10-0 LA. It was 3-0 LA, 10-0 LA, 10-7, then 10-10. So McMahon give the Walter Payton. Payton again on a run. Here's Walter Payton, and he goes up to the 26. A first down, and that's Walter for you.
And to be honest with you, it could have been 14-10 at the half. The Raiders just didn't have enough time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, the Bears didn't have enough time.
Yeah, they're running the ball, and they have all the momentum in the world.
Second down.
Now we say that Payton gets nothing. It'll be 2nd and 13. McMahon again. McMahon will get it.
3rd down.
It'll be 3rd down and 9. 3rd and 9. McMahon, they haven't completed a 3rd down all day. They got 1 here. There's a penalty. There's a penalty and an illegal receiver downfield. And they got to do it again. 3rd and 14. McMahon. And they'll throw. It's Willie Golden. A first down to the 42. It'll be first down and 10. McMahon to Gentry. Gentry down to the 30 and a first down. They're threatening to take the lead. First and 10. McMahon back to throw, looking, and they got where they go. Whoa, the first down. Oh my God! To the 5-yard line. To the 6, it'll be first down and goal. First and goal. McMahon. There's motion. McMahon to Payton. Oh, look how quick he goes, and a touchdown. And Chicago has a lead. Watch Walter, how quick he goes. Look at his speed. And it is 16-10. And it is up over and good, 17-10.
You know what this reminds me of? Remember, Mike Ditka apparently had a big talk with his team in the first round when they played the Ravens and came storming back. It feels like a carbon copy of that game.
It does. It does. I mean, Chicago's threatening to win this game like 31-17. And here we go. Butler to kick off. High and deep. And this one will go to the 13. It'll be a first down and 10. First down and 10.
Second down.
It'll be second and 11. They only have 5 rushing yards. Now it's 4. Plunkett to throw, and it is incomplete.
Third down. Injury.
Third down and 11. Christensen is down. He'll be back later. Hasselbeck will be in. But that's the problem. Third and 11. Plunkett to the middle. It's incomplete, and now they got a kick. There's a penalty, though. Ineligible receiver. They're going to decline it. And now they still got a kick. Here's Guy. And Guy. You'll get a lot of that into... Oh, look at that. 51 yards. They got to do it again. They got to do it again. So that's incredible. And let's see what they got to do. It always kills you. But it's going to be high. And again, another great kick. And Ortego. And he gets 50 instead of 51. Walter Payton going to run down to the 45.
Now, this is the Walter Payton we all thought would show up. He didn't really, not in the first half, but this half, he's all over the place.
Yeah, it's like, as you said, he was all over the place in the Baltimore game, too, but in the second half, Walter Payton, and
second down.
About a gain of 7, second and 3. I remember that Baltimore game way back when the Antarctica was green. It seems that far ago. It'll be third down. Third and 3. And McMahon. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down. No, there's a penalty. Christensen is hurt. And defensive holding. It'll be a first down. So LA shooting themselves in the foot.
But on the bright side, Christensen will be back.
So he's going to be back, but it'll be first down. McMahon is entered. Another flag on the play, and it'll be offsides against LA.
Wow, they're melting down. They are historically a highly penalized team. They really weren't in the first half. They were playing clean football. Now they're getting flagged.
Yeah, they're melting down. They're like Chernobyl. And it's going to be Gentry again on the run. 21, it'll be first down and 10. First and 10, Chicago leading. They're trying to get a big buffer. McMahon the fake. They're going to throw it deep, and it is incomplete.
Second down.
Second and 10. Man, the Walter. Third down. Third and 8. McMahon to throw, and it is ahead. And a first down. First and goal, 5:31 to go. And there, it'll be second down and goal. Can the Raiders stop them on a goal line stand? Second and goal, McMahon. There's a flag. Let's see what it is. Offsides on LA, so it'll still be second and goal. Second down and goal. Peyton scores. It is just like last night. Chicago Bears are just looking so good right now. It's 23-10. The extra point will be up over, and it is good, 24-10. And there's the kick. It's going to be high indeed, 4.5 minutes. Montgomery. This is what they needed. First down at 10. Plunkett to Marcus Allen. Marcus, a gain of 7. A gain of 8. It'll be second and 2. Second down and 2. Plunkett. Back to throw, and it is Barnwell, a first down.
Out of bounds.
It'll be first down and 10 for the Raiders. They're trying to now cut this lead in half with Branch. Remember when the Raiders led 10-0? It's been 24-0 Chicago ever since. It'll be second down and 4. They move.
Down. Penalty.
So it'll be 3rd and 6. They're going to decline that. 3rd down and 6. Plunkett, and it is Barnwell. He's short. It'll be 4th down and 1, and now Ray Guy will have to kick. Trying to pin him deep. And they won't do it. High and deep and into the end zone.
Touchback.
Oh, Chicago wants to end this quarter with the ball. 1:23 to go. And they get to Dennis Gentry. Here's Dennis. After the 30 and a first down.
Wow, if Bob Nelson didn't do a shoestring tackle, he might have been gone.
Yeah, well, he's no Rick Moser. We know that. So it's first down and 10, though.
Second down.
2nd and 6. My goodness, a second ago. This will be the last play. McMahon. And McMahon and McKinnon. Here's McKinnon. The Bears are dominating. Well, LA had their chance. They couldn't capitalize on that domination. They got 10-0. Then they threw the interception. Since that interception, it's been 24-0 Bears. And since that interception, it has been total domination by the Bears.
And remember how the Raiders were winning? It wasn't even close on time of possession. Well, Chicago is now a minute and a half behind them on time of possession. So that was part of the reason I think the Raiders were just 3-and-outing Chicago, forcing them to punt. And ever since that interception, Chicago's the one with the ball, not LA.
It's 18-12. They're coming back in time of possession because in the first quarter it was 11 and some change for LA to 3 and some change for Chicago. And Walter Payton. Here's Walter Payton. The first down, doing his best Rick Moser impression. And it'll be a first down and 10. McMahon. Second down and 10. Second and 10. And the throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 3rd down and 10.
I'm not sure who it says Walter Payton, but it looked like he threw to nobody.
Well, maybe I think now they have a Walter Payton insignia on the ground at the 34-yard line. He was thrown to that. There's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, I think someone moved on the offensive line for Chicago. Yeah, they did.
3rd and 15. McMahon. McMahon, he's got McKinnon, and this is the sign of a championship team. The Raiders just cannot get off the field on third down. First down and 10. McMahon to Walter.
Second down.
Got a gain of nothing there. Second and goal. McMahon, they want to try this time up. Peyton scores. And this thing might be over. McMahon to Walter Payton, and it might be over. Incredible. Interception can make everything just change so much. And it is 31-10, and Kevin Butler will kick high and deep. And throw it. It'll be first down and 10.
Second down.
It'll be second and 7. Second and 7, punting again to Pruitt.
Third down.
It'll be third down and 4. So third and 4, the Raiders seem to score. That's not going to help. That's not going to help at all. And now they're going to kick the gray guy, and this is pretty much over now. God, well, that's a line drive. Here's Taylor. And it'll be first down and 10.
Second down.
It'll be second down. So McMahon now the quick
third down.
Well, they're just wiping the time out here. They're just using all the McMahon going deep and incomplete. It'll be fourth down. They got a kick. And now they got to start using time. They moved, so they got to punt again. And you know that the Raiders, unless they get a great return, they threw it to the 13. They're going to make them punt again. So 13 was where they had it. Let's see how much of a penalty that will be. And let's see. Here's the return. Pruitt. Make it up. That was a 12-yard penalty. So the Raiders got to go for it. Now they fumble the football, and LA gets it back.
Boy, that was almost beyond disaster for the Raiders.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, to go on with this half. This half has been a disaster for them. Plunkett, Barnwell, it'll be third down and 15.
So between the 4 teams we've seen today, only the 85 Bears have caused turnovers. An interception that set them up for a touchdown and turned the game all around, and they just made Plunkett fumble. They recovered it. The Raiders recovered it, but still, those are our only 2 turnovers in these 2 games. So,
yeah.
Well, you figured maybe Pittsburgh would be the other team to cause turnovers, but they weren't able to cause a turnover against Peyton Manning's Colts. But here, no, the Bears are showing that even against great teams, they're still going to be able to cause turnovers.
When you left, I talked about the Steelers, how they had 15 turnovers in 2 AFC Championship games and won them both, and how they were notoriously known in the 70s for turning the ball over. Even for 1970s standards, they really were horrible at turning it over, and how they played such a clean football game. And when you take a look at that team, they had to play that clean of a football game because they only still won by 2 points.
I agree. I mean, if it weren't for that, it could have been a different outcome. I mean, defensively, they were shutting down all of the Colts until the second half. Although the one thing that they did consistently was they made Peyton Manning the top rusher because he was constantly running for his life because the defense was closing in on him.
Yeah, that might be one of the best passing attacks of all time. Third and 15. Plunkett goes down. This whole half has been a disaster. They might kick now.
I don't think Plunkett's been sacked, 3 or 4 times? I don't think McMahon's been sacked at all.
I don't think so. If so, it was the first quarter. You will remember that, you know. So 31-10. Here's the kick. Honestly, if you're Chicago, you want to get a couple first downs and get this thing to the 2-minute warning.
Second down.
And a gain of 1, it'll be second down. Ted Hendricks, born in Guatemala. People don't realize that. Second down, Philly from Penn State.
Third down.
Ted Hendricks, I went to Florida State University and born in Guatemala.
Fourth
Third
down.
and 3. 4th and 3 now. Good guy. One of the players I've ever wanted to meet, the Stork. I don't know why. I don't know. It just always seemed like he was a cool guy.
Touchback.
I hope he's still with us. 31-10 here. 4:15 to go.
Second
I
down.
mean,
They're just eating up poor Jim Plunkett right now. They're just all in his face.
yeah, this is just like the Raider game. Just like the Raider game. Yeah, not Raider game, yeah, Raven game. Sorry. Second down, Plunkett, going well.
Third down.
Get 6. It'll be 3rd down and 9. He'll get 7. LA's running to the line. 3rd down and 9. Plunkett. And he's got Williams in a 1st down. They got to hurry this up.
I tell you what, regardless of the outcome, I don't think anybody would be saying, wow, look at Dokie Williams playing this good. Huh? I mean, he might be their top receiver.
Yeah, he might be. He might be. Dokie Williams. He might be. I mean, he's still going hard. Plunkett. Plunkett gets away. He's going to throw. And Dokie Williams.
Out of
Out
bounds.
of bounds. 4 to go. Plunkett to throw. They go to Pruitt. Pruitt again. Pruitt down to the 44. And a 1st down and 10. 2:40 to go. They're hurrying to the line. Plunkett, and they got tight fumbles. And it'll be 2nd and 3.
Mr. Surehands made the catch, but got hit and fumbled the ball. But again, the Raiders twice have recovered their own fumbles. So we have an interception and 2 fumbles recovered by the offense. But the only team this today, 85 Bears, against all these other great teams, are the only one that actually caused some kind of turnover.
They're looking good. They're the only thing I'm thinking at their Achilles heel is the slow starts. You know, here's Muhammad, and that's going to be a
Out of bounds.
penalty. Let's see what it is. It's going to be declined. It's offsides against Chicago. So another flag, and they moved. But, you know, I think if Chicago is blowing things out in the second half, but if you play the wrong team, you can't do that in the first half. You can't go down, and you can't be down 10-0. It'll be first and 15.
I agree. And you know what? If they were playing like Peyton Manning's team or a Peyton Manning team, we might be talking differently here. You know, Chicago could be in trouble. So, because if Peyton Manning can keep it up and come back and all that, there's potential. That might be how Miami beat them, but in real life in '85. But yeah, aside from that, yeah, 2 games slow starts. Now watch the next game, provided the Raiders do hold on and win. They come roaring out of the, no pun intended, at the very beginning of the game, whoever their opponent may be.
Yeah, well, yeah, I agree with you there. And Plunkett again. Plunkett to Dokie Williams.
Out of bounds.
They're down and 3 out of bounds. They're going to get one more play before the warning. And Plunkett again. There's Cliff Grant.
Out of bounds.
And that'll be it there. 2 minutes and 646 yards of offense. But the Raiders, a lot of that is fluff. A lot of that is fluff. Penalties. 8 for the Los Angeles Raiders for 35 yards. 8 for the Bears for 36. Well, you know, it's just been the Bears taking over a lot of these Raiders yards. Wow. There's going to be a flag, a penalty on a play. It's on Chicago. They might make it 31-17 here. Here's Plunkett, and he's going. It's going to be second down.
Second down. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds, 2nd and 10. We've seen that before, but that's just another glitch you're going to tell Gary about. That's the one I forgot about. That happened last year. Barnwell scores. And now the Raiders they're going to have to hit. It is up and good. As you said before, it's the passing game that beat Chicago, as you just saw. Here's the onsider, and it is Chicago's. But anyway, they haven't played a passing team yet, so we just don't know.
Second down.
And the Raiders will be using timeouts after every play. Basically taking knees. 3rd down and 10, a first down wins the game. And that's going to be on the Raiders. 3rd and 5 for Chicago. And the Raiders are going to use their last timeout. Buford will catch. And here it is, high and deep. And the Raiders will have it. Well, if Chicago gets the ball, they win the game. So LA has a journey ahead of them. Plunkett now. Plunkett will go.
Second down.
Plunkett will get a 2nd and 1. 11 to go. Here's Plunkett again. Plunkett looking and out of bounds. It'll be 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 9. Plunkett. And it is Branch and a first down to the 32. First down to the 32. Plunkett again. Well, and a first down. So LA, no timeout, 36 seconds. They probably have to just throw to the end zone. They need 2 touchdowns. They need 2 Hail Marys here to throw to the end zone. And that'll do it. That will do the game. 8 seconds. Even if they score here, they don't have the time. Jim Plunkett, and they're going to get one more play.
Down, out of bounds.
And it's one more play. The injury. Jim Plunkett is down. Mark Wilson from Illinois will be in for the final play with 2 seconds.
Yeah, and it doesn't final play or not, he's done. Concussion. So it would be Mark Wilson for the rest of the game. But it's only one more play, and they got to score twice. So this is the game.
So Wilson will just throw it up and maybe get some sort of stats here. Wilson will just high and in the air. The game is over. And even if there's penalties, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And the final score, 31-17. Very big for Chicago. And that was big. Plunkett, 304 yards passing. But
wow, Plunkett actually outperformed McMahon, and McMahon had all the points. That's interesting.
They
and
did.
Dopey Williams, 100 yards. Very respectable.
Oh, yeah. And especially against Chicago. And when you look at the stats, 3rd down conversions, LA look good. But the penalties hurt, 9 for 40 and 9 for 41. But 9 for 40, and Jim Plunkett, that interception turned around everything. And for Chicago, a touchdown, no interceptions, 271 yards passing by McMahon. And quite frankly, what a game.
Walter Payton just missed 100 yards, 19 carries, 94 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I know. He had nothing in the first half. Remember the first half?
Yeah. Oh, look at poor Marcus Allen, 12 rushes for 11. He was just stuffed all day.
Yeah, he was. Couldn't go anywhere. Jim Plunkett almost was a yard behind him. Almost outrushed him. And Doki Williams, 6 for 100. And taking a look, Muhammad with the touchdown, Barnwell with the touchdown. Dennis McKinnon, 8 for 114, no touchdowns, but he had a heck of a day.
You know what's interesting here is both teams, their tight ends were their leading receiver. Not in this case. They were going wide outs. They weren't going over the middle. They were going wide. Both of them were. Both teams were. That's unusual.
Chicago had 9 people catch a pass. That's pretty good.
Dan Hampton, 5 sacks by himself. Is this insane or what? Chicago had 8 sacks and a pick.
I would say yes, but near the end, it looked like LA was giving up. It looked like at the end when the Bears were piling on, they were just piling on, and a lot of the sacks came there.
So we were right. McMahon was sacked once by Lyle Alzado. That was it.
Yeah, I remember because we started going over Lyle Alzado's heritage and where he played and stuff like that. But a 31-17 game. Now let's take a look at the bracket where they would play. And it is Chicago will play the winner of Washington and Dallas, again avoiding a passing team. Avoiding a heavy passing team.
Well, both of them were good at passing. And for Washington, the following year, 83, Theismann was the MVP of the league. And so both these quarterbacks can throw, Theismann and Staubach. But if Washington were to beat Dallas, it would be interesting. Is this going to be another game where Washington has no stats? They play Chicago, have no stats, but somehow win the game against the Bears? I don't know what to say about Washington because I don't know who's going to show up. San Francisco had them dead to rights. I mean, you look at the numbers in that game, it's not even close. San Francisco destroyed them statistically, but Washington won the game. And here's another little bit of trivia. After 85 and 86 and 87 in the playoffs, Bears against Washington. Bears were at home. Bears were favored. Washington shocked them 2 years in a row. So who knows?
Yeah. And also, people forget that Washington played, I think it was 82 or 83. I forget that year. They played a Monday Night Football game. The final was 48-47. They can, as I think about it, they can throw the ball. They can whip the ball around. You know, they're pretty solid. But what I mean is, like, I look at 99 St. Louis, though. They would give Chicago all sorts of problems.
Oh, agreed. You know what? You got Walter Payton against Marshall Faulk. And Marshall Faulk was 1,000 in the air and 1,000 on the ground. He was a 2,000-yard player, but he wasn't like, say, Terrell Davis from the 98 Broncos. He had 2,000 yards on the ground, which is impressive. But he had it 1,000 in the air, and I think he was the second only since Roger Craig did it in 85. I could be wrong on that. But he's the only one to win a Super Bowl with 1,000 in the air, 1,000 on the ground. And 98 Denver, TD with the 2,000-yard rushing year is the only 2,000-yard rusher to win a Super Bowl. But, yeah, I think the Rams, not that Chicago couldn't beat the Rams, but I think the Rams will give them a run for their money big time if they get to that point, and it's very possible.
Yeah, I'm taking a look at 97 Denver. 97 Denver will be on the road for that one. And 98 Denver, I think, will give them all sorts of heck. I've simmed that matchup before, and those were the wildest.
Oh, yeah. 98 Denver has the ability to beat anybody in this league. 97, 98, yes. But look who we're overlooking, 62 Packers. This is a 60s team with 1980s, 1990s insane stats. And this game goes partly off of that. So the 62 Packers could beat. Now, remember, I'll tell you right now, the 62 Packers are the highest rated team in this game, period. They have the highest overall rating. Second is the 85 Bears. Third is a tie between the 78 Steelers and the undefeated Patriots from 07. So The 62 Packers, if they win and they end up playing the 85 Bears in the future, that is the highest rated team versus the second highest rated team in this entire Pro Strategy football game.
Wow. That would be, I mean, I'm looking at these matchups and, that's incredible. And, I'm looking at also 92 and 93 Dallas. They could play each other. It'd be like, oh, okay, well, 92 and 93 Dallas. That'd be one of those where we'd probably, I guess we would just sim the matchup because it would be, it would be the same people versus the same people.
Yeah, well, no, we'll do it. It's just going to be interesting for you to call if that happens, because it's going to be like Troy Aikman touchdown. Well, which Troy Aikman, 82 or 83?
Yeah,
but we already have that next time. We have that coming up, the 84 and the 81 49ers. Joe Montana against Joe Montana. So we actually have one we know of for sure.
Yeah. I think, though, there still are differences in that 84 and the 81 team, mainly on the defenses. And I think that 81 has a lot of hangover players that were older from the 70s. And I think they had a couple players from the, the 72 team that went to the NFC title game or something to that effect, or no, that should have won the Super Bowl, that should have played in the Super Bowl that year, but Dallas came back and beat them. It was the same day as the Immaculate Reception, and everybody said had the Immaculate Reception not happened, then everybody would be talking about that Dallas at San Francisco playoff game.
San Francisco game.
Yeah, where it was an absolute comeback by Dallas.
Still there?
And, everybody
Can you hear me, Chris?
About... Say it again.
Hey, Chris, I've lost your audio.
Oh, have you? You can't hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay, you can hear me, but I cannot hear you.
Uh-oh.
I think we've lost your audio. I see your hands moving, so it's not frozen. I just don't have your audio. I'm not sure, but I think we're just going to, since it's the case, Chris, I think we're just going to call it. But I want to thank you for joining us again. You have been fantastic in doing play-by-plays. And I'm going to end the stream. So we will see you soon. Hopefully we'll hear you soon.
Okay.
You can wave bye-bye if you want to me. So, no one's, he's waving, folks. So he can hear me. We could see, I see him. He's physically there, but we just don't have audio for some reason. Well, Chris, I want to thank you. I appreciate it, and we'll catch you next time. All right, have a good one, everybody. So next time it will be, let's see who our matchups are for next time. Where's my mouse? Come back, mouse. Here we go. So next time it'll be 80 for our second game. It'll be the 81 and 84 49ers. And I forgot who our first game was off the top of my head. But anyway, folks, hopefully we'll do this again next week. Chris, thank you for joining us. We're going to sign off. Everyone have a good day.